Welcome to today's webinar. Today, we will look at the raft of strategic decisions you, as ecosystem leaders, have to make and how they are supported. These have a different timeline and sense of urgency to the deal closing cycles and forecast management you run on a here and now cadence. However, as a CEO from a partner once said to me, the transaction I most care about is the one where I sell my business. Yes, doing the sales number is important, but it is one part of this end game. To be truly empathetic with your partners, you must think like them and get on with both the sales number and the big picture that will continue to drive growth. We plan this session to take 20 minutes with a short Q&A, so we will be done in half an hour. I am Peter Gregalis, founder of Strategic Clarity and the ecosystem guru behind Virtual Partner Manager, a platform to help you do more partner business with less resource. We want to start by looking at the challenge. You and your team work at two speeds all the time. Sure, you have a number, revenue, pipeline, retention, and these are microscopically managed, but you also have to manage the ecosystem. For the first part, the business is usually well supported with processes, infrastructure, and tools for marketing and opportunity management. However, the second part of your job is not so well resourced. How are you supported to make decisions such as what ratios of partners to channel manager you need and what skills are required? Which partners need specific attention from your organization and what should be outsourced? In today's complex markets, compliance is a concern, so having defensible ways of demonstrating how funds such as MDF are allocated is vital, but so is getting it to the partners that can use it most wisely. For several years, my number one headache was ensuring we got the most suitable partners for a significant product launch. When we brainstormed what we wanted, it wasn't easy to find them amid the noise from the heavyweight global partners who just were not best suited to the task. In recent polls, we have found these to be at the top of the list, but we would love to hear from you what challenges you. So what is the problem? We all have to make decisions all the time, and there is a balance between what you know from the data and what you feel from experience and your interpretations. Some data, such as revenue, pipeline, certification results, are easy to source. You probably have it in your CRM or partner databases. The likes of Salesforce, HubSpot, or InPartner are very good systems of record. However, you almost certainly augment them with regular formalized business review meetings, spreadsheets, and hybrid departmental data sources where you capture what the partner explicitly states as needs, how they measure themselves, their organizational structure. We might also get some insights on topics like their propensity to take risk. In other parts of your business, sales are also building their own perception of the partner, how they sell, can they engage new customers. Your customer success team will be gaining a feeling about what value can a partner offer and deliver. And if you are really lucky or advanced, you will be getting an underlying picture of the trust and transparency between the organizations. When I was managing partners across EMEA, I had a partner manager in Finland. His partners rarely scored the highest, but when we asked him to score them as well, the scores were identical. Their relationship was so good, they know how each other thought. This transparency meant when issues arose, they were handled head on, decisions made, and business continued seamlessly. If only some of this data is available from your CRM and PRM systems, where is the rest? All around you, let's start with some valuable outside-in content. How often do you and your team check back on the partner's website? What are they saying? Are they contributing to valuable forums that help define who they are and what they do? And what are they posting on socials, from Insta to LinkedIn? Are they using customer success platforms that are open for customers to rate them? Then we can move to the discussions you have with them. How much data is created when you run QBRs and planning meetings? Chances are, now with Microsoft Teams and other virtual meeting environments, you are recording them and getting a transcript. But what do you do with it? Finally, there is a lot of internal sentiment in your company about each partner. Do you have a way of capturing this? Maybe, with the best intention, it is saved in your SharePoint but is rarely analyzed and used. How is it weighed in the overall discussion about a partner's readiness and capability to perform? Is it for the whole period or just the big news last week? We would suggest there is a huge opportunity to gather this and process it in a fair and equitable manner that can give you a better prediction of what a partner is really capable of and then how to realize that potential. So at the moment, you probably have 5 to 6 primary data sources that use numbers held in your systems of record. But here is the problem. If we look at lead source attribution, it misses influence signals. At tech certifications, it tracks exams, not customer outcomes. At deal registration, it tracks intent, not capability. And at revenue, a lagging indicator, not a leading one. If we can capture the 65% of intelligence that is unseen but available, how much better would your decisions be? You'll start to use predictive indicators, not just the easy to find records of the history. Understanding this requirement to access the total data lake for your partner community has led us to develop Virtual Partner Manager, or VPM. It is here to help you make fast, easy, and accurate decisions. But it does far more, such as serving the partner better with targeted business wide development recommendations. More of these aspects in other webinars in the series. Our view, based on looking at many organizations, is that there is a significant cost saving if business flatlines and does not change much. But probably more important in today's markets is looking at scale and agility. How easy is it for you to do things like launch new products, enter new territories, or pivot existing tactics? Chances are these take far longer and are far from optimal for a host of reasons, but mainly because we are using the old school data and not using the intelligence that will guide the future. With Virtual Partner Manager in play, you have a platform that scales, an AI deployment that has business value, and a way of delivering compliant business in an ever-changing world. Can you afford not to be using VPM? So what now? The answer depends on your priority and what would be most valuable to you. So start with a priority scenario. It could be opening a new or redefining an existing market. You may want to develop existing partners or look at how you assign your resources internally. In each scenario, identify what data you need to support the various decisions required if you are to be successful. We will help you do this. If you would like to take advantage of our free workshop to kickstart this process and to provide a personalized playbook to help you take the next steps, invest the time and see how Virtual Partner Manager can help you make more informed decisions and maximize your performance. We have a little time for questions now, if you like. We have a couple that have already come in that I will start with. Then if you want to submit any more, that's great. Otherwise, if things occur to you later, please do get in touch. I will put my contact details up at the end of the webinar. So question 1, why is what you are proposing different from my Salesforce system? I have a lot of data on my partners there. My answer, your existing systems of record, such as Salesforce, have been augmented with AI tools to hold all sorts of unstructured data, like reports and meeting summaries, but they are left in that raw state for you to go back to if you want to know who said something on a call or whether the proposal document contained a particular product. This is great for answering ad hoc questions one at a time. What VPM does differently is it ingests this raw content and uses it to assess certain facets of the partner's business. So if we ask the question, how does the partner approach marketing execution? We can trawl through this, but also other data, and augment it with the partner's direct comments before scoring their approach. A partner's scoring is then held for decision making by you until new data comes to light and is absorbed. This means that when we need a partner in, say, France, who is capable of doing net new customers, in the media industry, we can find the most likely candidate quickly and accurately based on preconsidered decision criteria for this sort of task, not just the one who has the biggest current revenue performance or trained consultant base. Question 2. How does VPM actually help grow our channel revenue? My answer, A lot depends on your situation, of course, but the fundamental is that VPM can serve partners with activities to help them develop any aspect of their business. Marketing, sales, delivery, even things like leadership and organizational structures. It handles the tasks a partner manager would typically be doing to help the partner, including coaching them on the next steps to win a deal. We calculate this would represent around a 20% efficiency gain, allowing you to do more partner business with less resource. Question 3. How often should we use VPM? My answer: the original concept of VPM was built on being part of an annual business planning cycle. So 5 years ago, the answer would have been annually. But quarterly business reviews are designed to assess progress and redirect the relationship tasks accordingly. Quickly, VPM became a quarterly activity, but your strategic decisions need to be agile, happening when the business needs the partner community to do new things. Accordingly, VPM is now deployed as a 24/7 platform, constantly ingesting new intelligence and making it available for you to be informed and for partners to pick up new recommendations to grow and develop. I am sure you will have more, so please use the contact details at the end to get in touch. To conclude, Virtual Partner Manager helps you make faster, easier, and more accurate decisions, allowing you to do more partner business with less resource. We provide models for common partner-based activities like recruiting, development, and onboarding, as well as some you maybe aren't expecting like deal analysis and customer success creation. The key factor making Virtual Partner Manager special is providing a decision-making layer to the unstructured data that you already have or can be collected through web agents using public sources. This is not about feeding another database. Increasingly, markets are regulated, in this case with partners. Fair play is seen as critical to minimize corruption and anti-competitive activity. Therefore, decisions you make day to day on things like funding activities and events needs to be demonstrably equitable. Virtual Partner Manager can help provide this form of compliance adherence by offering a measurable rating on which these decisions can be made at scale. Thank you for being here. And please contact me now for your free workshop to see how VPM can help you do more partner business with less resource by making better decisions.